friends who went to start going Cuba gym, and obviously the coach is a lot more nicer. There's a lot more like in with the fighters. Is there actually there for the fighters? Like shoot fighters, I didn't feel that sort of connection. Like I didn't feel like a really fighting there.
How important is it for you, for your coach, to be like have a very good human connection with you?
It's important because in your corner, if you have someone there that you don't know, but you don't have that bond with, you don't have that relationship with, you don't always trust what they're saying. So having that connection, that bond with your coach, it is the most important thing. Like I've had one of my boys, Connor, he's been in my corner every single time just because he knows my training style, he knows my mentality, he knows how I fight, and he knows when I'm getting ahead of myself, he knows when I need to cool down, he knows when I need to put on the front foot more. So it's all about having someone who knows you there. So if you go in the corner with someone that don't know you, and then you're getting on the front foot, but then say they don't know, when you get on the front foot, you load up and you do set things really well, they might tell you to back off a bit. So you have to really just think of it like that. Like you need someone who knows you, because you don't want someone who's there that sets you at a disadvantage and you take their advice, or they leave you vulnerable. They try to make you fight in a different way that sets you off, and it don't work out for you in the end. So
for people who are looking to get into MMA and stuff, how would they avoid that mistake that you made?
Well, I would say don't just settle for one gym at the start. Go around, train at a couple of different gyms, find what gym fits you best, where you find you have a better relationship with the people there.
Test the waters everywhere.
Yeah, and the coaches. And then ultimately, it goes from there. Like, some coaches, like, they're nice people. Some of them they're there just for the money. Some of them, they want to build a unit of fighters. So it also depends on the coach's goal, which is very important, which I've sort of learned over the year that I've been training, well, 30 months I've been training. But there's some coaches that they want to make sure you go far. They want to make sure you achieve your goals. They'll be there to support you, the decisions you make. And there'll be some coaches that will be like, nah, you're not ready. You don't need to do that. And then they'll try like put you in a set path that you don't want to go. Yeah, like they're trying to put you in a box really, and that's sort of what I found at my first gym. And
so you made that mistake of committing to one gym straight away.
Yeah. But obviously, that's obviously it's a learning path. Yeah. Obviously, you want to go around, just train with different people, meet different people, and obviously you learn a lot from people. Also, you train with like personality traits. They might give you tips along the way that help you massively. Like there's sometimes as well in my sparring, like I used to black out quite a lot, and then I used to get ahead of myself. And my boy made me aware of that, and then I started to pick up on that a bit more. So now I'm a bit more technical and really starting to take advantage of that. And so there's little things like you need to be aware of a lot.
Yeah. So do you know when Zach touched upon coaching, how your coach should be treating you? What do you think needs to be corrected in that in order for you to achieve what you want to achieve and push you to the highest of your ability?
Well, I think if you go to a gym that has over 20 people training there, you're at the wrong gym, personally, because you need a coach that's able to go around and spot things, and he has enough time to actually focus on you. If you go to a gym where there's too many people, like it's not able to help you progress to that full extent. You see what I mean? Like
you need one-to-one support.
Yeah, you need like one-to-one support. Like at my first gym, I asked the coaches for PTs coming up into my first fight. Told me they don't do PTs. But then a couple of weeks later, when I'm walking in early, I'm seeing them doing PTs. So it's like that. Like they wasn't supporting me in that aspect there. But then when I was coming up for my last fight, I was saying to my coach, PT me. And it was PT me and my boy Connor. He's giving us an extra half hour every week just because he has that respect for us, and but he actually supports us. He wants to see us go far. Do you know what I mean? So ultimately, having a coach who does support you is massive. It is really important, honestly.
It's expensive, man. It's combat sport expensive.
It depends what your goal is. Like, I pay for me and my brother to train over at Cuba right now, so it's £120 a month for both our memberships, training gear, nutrition. Obviously, it all adds up, but overall in the future, you can make that back in one fight if you get to that point. So it's these sacrifices you do have to make.
Think of it as an investment rather than...
Yeah,
I was gonna
it's an
say.
investment. Like, it's also now like, if someone ever tried to break into my house, like I'm more than capable of handling that situation. But if I wasn't training, then I'd be more anxious. I want to be confident. Do you know what I mean? So it's that, and it's also being able to protect your family, your friends, even when you're out. People that are vulnerable in the streets. So it's massive having martial arts in your life. You know what I mean?
What's your take on